Well, hello, dear friends. Welcome to Balmurti Online. I am Meet Shukla, and this journey is brought to you by the Unified Growth Foundation. After the massive response to Part 1 and Part 2, we are bringing you the final chapter of this series, A Mother's Guide, Feeding and Care Essentials, Part 3 by Dr. I.K. Vijliwala. We are covering sensitive yet essential topics many parents quietly wonder about, like how to plan feeding around surgery, whether herbal mixtures are safe for infants, how to support babies who face challenges while feeding, and which medications to avoid during this time. Let's walk through these questions with gentle clarity and practical insight, so every parent feels a little more prepared. Now, before we begin once again, if you are only listening and not watching to this podcast, make sure to check out our channel for the video version of this very same episode and explore more parenting videos like this one. Let's have a look.
Namaste and a very warm welcome back to all our listeners. You're tuned in with me, Rohit.
And me, Seema. Today we're picking up a topic that's close to our hearts and is a universe of questions for every new parent. The essentials of, feeding and caring for your little one.
Absolutely, Seema. And to make sure we give our listeners the most reliable advice,
Right.
we're basing our chat on a wonderfully clear article we came across. It's called A Mother's Guide, Feeding and Care Essentials, Part 3, and it's written by Dr. I.K. Vijliwala.
Oh, that's a fantastic resource. We found it on Balmurti online in English,
Okay.
which for our listeners who don't know, is a really thoughtful initiative by the Unified Growth Foundation. The article is in a simple Q&A format and it tackles questions we hear all the time.
Let's start with the first one, the one every new mother gets from well-meaning relatives. Arey, the baby seems fussy, give them this good tea or this herbal mixture.
Oh yeah.
It'll help digest the milk. The question is, do these things really help?
And Dr. Vijliwala's answer is a straight, simple and very powerful no. He explains that mother's milk is nature's perfect food.
Right.
It's already super easy for a baby to digest. Nothing else is needed.
It's more than just not needed, na? The article points out that some of these herbal mixtures actually contain alcohol.
What?
Can you believe it? Sometimes more than 5%?
That's so dangerous for a tiny baby. The World Health Organization clearly states, for the first 6 months, it's only mother's milk. Period.
Exactly. No water, no honey, and certainly no market-bought mixtures. Okay, next scenario. And this one is a bit of an anxious one for any mother. Imagine the baby is just 2 months old, exclusively breastfed, but the mother has to go for a minor surgery and will be away for 6 or 7 hours. What do? Panic? Give formula?
No need to panic at all. The advice from Dr. Vijliwala is so practical here. A few hours before the surgery, the mother can simply express her milk into a clean bowl.
Okay.
And here's the magic. Mother's milk is so robust that it stays perfectly safe for up to 8 hours at room temperature.
Wow, 8 hours. So feed the baby well right before you leave.
Yep.
And the family has a ready supply of the best food for the baby while you're away. It avoids the need to suddenly introduce cow's milk or formula,
Right.
which the doctor advises against unless absolutely necessary.
Such a simple, empowering solution.
It really is. But Seema, what about when the problem is, physical? Some mothers, through no fault of their own, have a flat or inverted feeding tip.
Yeah.
And the baby struggles to latch. It can be heartbreaking.
It can be. But again, there are solutions. The article suggests 2 things. First, if the area is too full and firm, which makes it hard for the baby to latch,
Right.
the mother can express a little milk by hand first to soften it up.
Right. And for the flat or inverted tip itself, there's something called a feeding shield.
Oh, okay.
It's made of soft, clean silicone and can really help the baby latch on correctly. There's even a proactive tip for expecting mothers. You can gently pull the tip outward during your daily bath to prepare it,
Oh, wow.
especially if you're a first-time mom.
That brings us to the next and very crucial point, the correct way to feed. The latch is everything. The article gives a great comparison of right versus wrong. Rohit, can you describe the correct way?
Of course. Picture this. For a correct latch, The baby's mouth is wide open, like they're about to take a big bite of a burger. Their lips are flanged outward and their chin is pressed right up against the mother.
Right.
They take a large part of the darker area, the areola, into their mouth, right?
And the incorrect latch is the opposite. The baby's mouth is just slightly open, their lips are tucked in, and they're only sucking on the very end of the tip.
Yeah.
This is not only less effective for the baby,
Yeah.
but it can be quite painful for the mother. So getting that deep latch is key.
Absolutely. Finally, let's touch upon a very serious topic the article covers: medicines. A mother's breastfeeding, she gets a headache or a cold.
Oh, that's a big one.
Can she just take any medicine?
Seriously, no. Dr. Vijliwala is very clear that some medicines can pass into the breast milk and affect the baby. The article even gives lists. For instance, medicines to be completely avoided include cancer treatment drugs, certain antibiotics like tetracycline, and of course harmful substances like cigarettes and heroin.
And then there's a list to be used with caution, which includes common things like aspirin, some laxatives, certain birth control pills, and even some types of vitamins. The message isn't to scare you.
Right.
It's to inform you.
Exactly. So what is the single most important rule?
Always, and we cannot stress this enough,
Always.
always consult your doctor before taking any medicine, no matter how harmless it seems. Your doctor knows your situation and can prescribe something that is safe for both you and your baby.
What wonderful, clear-headed advice. It just cuts through all the noise and confusion, doesn't it?
It does.
It's a perfect example of the great work being done by the Balmurti Online in English project.
It truly is a fantastic initiative by the Unified Growth Foundation. Providing parents with this kind of expert, accessible knowledge from doctors like Dr. I.K. Vijliwala is just what's needed. We hope this conversation has brought some clarity and confidence to all the amazing new mothers listening.
And as we wrap up, here's a thought we'd like to leave you with. In a world filled with advice from everyone, family, friends, the internet, how can we create a space of confidence where we learn to trust expert guidance and our own maternal instincts above all?
Something to ponder. Until next time, take care and happy parenting.
This episode reminds us that every question a parent asks is valid, and finding thoughtful, evidence-based answers can make this journey a lot less uncertain. Now, I would love to hear from you. What's one insight or reassurance you're taking away from today's discussion? Share your thoughts in the comments. Your experience might help another parent feel seen and supported. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Follow us on our social media handles and visit our website for more insightful parenting episodes. Namaskar.